Last time, we took our first step in building a calculator, where we combined all the operations in one program. I was so excited about it that I showed the code to our friend Rico the Raccoon. Rico looked at the code, looked back at me, and said, so what do I do? And I was like, wait, that's actually a great question. Because when I wrote the code, I already knew what to do. I knew that I had to enter the first number, then the second number, and then run the program. But Rico didn't. So now we have a problem. How do we make sure that anyone who uses our program knows what to do? Well, that is our mission for today. This is step 2 of building our smart calculator. Now imagine this. Let's say I want to add 2 numbers using Python. What if the calculator could talk to us, like this? The calculator says, please enter the first number. So we type 3. Then the calculator says, please enter the second number. So we type 2. And then boom, it adds them and gives us the answer. That would be awesome. But can Python really do that? Yes, it can. To do this, we need 2 important things. 1, a way to show a message on the screen. 2, a way for the user to type something. Let's start with the first one. Now, this might surprise you. You already know how to do this. Do you remember what we used to show results before when we were doing the math operations? Yes, print. Today, we will use print again, but this time to talk to the user. Here's the rule. If we want Python to show words, we put the words inside quotation marks, like this. Print, please enter a number. Let's try it. Let's go to learnwithbyte.com. Now let's type print, please enter a number. Now let's hit run. And look at that. Python just talked to us. It can show us the sentence on the screen. Let's try another one. Print, welcome to the math machine. Now let's hit run. Nice, it worked. But wait, now the computer can talk. But we still can't answer it. So we need something new. If we want the user, like our friend Rico, to type something and give the computer a number, we use input. Input lets the user type something, like a number. So the code would look something like this. First, the calculator asks us for a number using print. Then, we use input so the user can type something. But remember, computers love having things organized. So when the user gives the computer a number, we save it inside a label. That label can be called first number. Let's try it. Let's start by writing print, please enter your first number. Then we write first number equals input. Now let's hit run. And ta-da! We can see the sentence on the screen. And it is asking us to enter a number. Now, if you look at the bottom of the page, you can see a box that says, type program input and press enter. That means we will use this box to talk to the computer. So let's type 3 inside the box and hit enter. And ta-da! Now the computer got our number. Nice. Now let's try entering a second number. We write print, please enter your second number. Then, second number equals input, and let's hit run. First, the computer asks us to enter the first number. So we go to the box below, type 3, and hit enter. Then we can see the second sentence on the screen, asking us to enter the second number. So we go to the box, type 2, and hit enter. And that's it. Now the calculator can talk to us, and we can respond to the calculator. But wait, let's try something. What happens if we try to add these numbers? Do you think it will work? Let's test that in the next video, because something very weird happens. See you there.